welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This one is for the Punisher episode number 4. We are moving along.
Yes, so...
He has a partner now.
Yeah, he has a partner. I want to call him Abraham, but that's not his name. What is his name? Lieberman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
right.
Lieberman.
But yeah, so they are potentially teaming up to work together. Yeah. And I'm still calling it that Russo is potentially going to be the bad guy. I don't know.
Bill Russo? Man, yeah. He seems like a genuinely nice guy.
I don't know, just like why we keep... I don't know. I just feel like they're setting it up to be somebody that betrays him, and that would be crappy. Yeah. Or maybe he'll die. I also still sticking with that. Maybe one of them, his friends die.
Either the black guy or Russo could die. Yeah, that could make him... Well, Russo don't even know he's still alive yet, so that's going to be a
So that's going to be something that has to happen too. Like, I don't know how that's going to go. And then the black guy, which we need to know his name, because why are we calling him the black guy, is... wasn't there when Russo and the Punisher were there, so he wasn't even part of like the stuff that was dramatic. He was already back home.
So he don't know it for sure what went down.
Well, I mean, he just can't be held accountable for it because he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So they have
he is going to be a big help.
Yeah, and they have no reason to take him out, so because he wasn't there.
But it'd be sad if they do.
Yeah, I don't know. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's about to get crazy now because we see how this goes deeper up in the chain. But without talk, let's go ahead and get to it. Episode number 4, The Punisher. Talk more about it on the flip side. To them, people. Peace.
Hold on.
Lights.
Okay, hold on.
I already fucked somebody up. This nigga again.
You turn around and pull the trigger. You got it.
You know, he from Daredevil.
He's like, all I do is run into superheroes.
Great stick me. Should have guessed right with a name like that. Maybe they didn't know I was black. They found someone who could take the entire load. That was way too much weight for me. Some of that high-tech shit ain't easy to sell, man.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Pretty goddamn straightforward. Done. Shape policy. But that involves playing as part of the team.
So he's probably involved.
You were always passionate. It fueled you in a good way.
Yeah, he doesn't. Everybody doesn't want her sniffing around, babe.
Nigga, you already know what's going on in his head, babe.
Yeah.
Bunch of hot dogs on his white face. Just a bunch of hot dogs. That's all he thinking about right now. Like, nigga, you better not do it.
Maybe I can give you a hand.
Yeah, sure.
This nigga.
This is getting worse.
Right, nigga, you better bring your ass out of hiding.
Alright, I open this.
Yep, see, right there. I mean, it's been a year though. You can't blame
And
her.
she's like, oh,
it's the only man I had up in here.
Father figure.
Yeah.
He's about to have a part. He's
right now he's like
his heart, like his stomach's about to drop.
Just looking at his wife just fawning over this nigga right now. Alright, see, look at that right there. All this rocking and shit.
Too much, huh?
I'm ringing the doorbell right now. Ding ding, hey babe, I'm alive.
I'm home. I'm sorry, I'm risking our whole family's life, but I'm back.
Yeah. We ain't got time for it. What we ain't finna do, okay, is have him over here.
You're definitely not asking him out for coffee. It's not gonna come out your mouth.
That's just what we ain't finna do right now. That nigga breathing. No, he mad.
He is so sold on it.
Oh,
He's like, I am definitely getting recruited.
He's very open.
See, he realizes, it's gonna be a bad guy. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a bad guy. I don't know. I just have a spot.
Tune this
Think
guitar.
I got it at a pawn shop. I might help pass the time, teach myself. Turns out I suck at guitar.
He totally peed his pants. Did you see that? I mean, that's real life.
That was a lot of pee though.
Nice, that was a dud, huh?
Please. I don't know who you are, man. Just let me go.
Oh, so that was supposed to be a real one, babe.
You did this?
Yeah, I did this because they did that. What, are you gonna puke?
Not gonna.
Hey, do not leave your DNA for the police, alright? Just don't do. Hey,
Give me a second.
This is so great. This is why they're a great pairing, man.
What happens when the missile goes off? Guess you never thought about that, did you?
Smells more than I thought.
Get used to it.
I'd rather not.
This life's a little easier staring at a computer screen, huh? Now you get in that van and let's go.
What about him?
Not our problem.
All this? You're taking the Mustang?
Always by American.
Always by American.
That was great.
This nigga right here though sitting like,
You sure about this?
I'm totally live right now.
I'm like, I'm just gonna be
Just gotta
quiet.
try to get out this shit.
Put a bullet in his heart. I'm sorry.
so he's gonna end up like killing somebody. Okay, so Russo's actually a good guy. I gotta stop it.
Was this Carter's?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta check up on all our prospects. But just this kind of thing is
he gonna kill
do with Carter. You say that wasn't him?
So this is it, huh? This is what Sarah meant? Excuse me? Your wife.
Babe, you're being a douche.
She said that you never got your hands dirty. If there's a tough job, what you do is you make a phone call. You call a guy. Pissed off, be scared every time.
You should make a shirt like
Sniper
that.
1, Sniper 2.
Sniper 1.
What the? 1201, can you read me? Shit! 1201, can you read me? 1201, please respond. Call it in.
Who's in the way?
That's the other. We're like, or like,
Drop the gun, turn around! You see that water? 5 seconds. You get really hot or really wet. You choose.
yeah, I'm jumping in the water. Babe's like, how deep is it though?
Yeah, nigga, I just run away.
Is there any way we can turn that down? Son of a bitch. That's the second time the truck's passed it. It's a loop. Someone's getting into a goddamn loop.
I wonder if they end up like. Look at that confidence. He's like, I just outran you. That was easy. I know.
Yeah. Bring his own smoke. All this time she playing with him, the truck they got away now.
Yeah.
Which was the point anyway.
But he has to get away too, baby.
Yeah.
Nobody can see him. Oh, she got hit.
Damn! I didn't see that one coming.
Oh, is she dead? Because that was a hard hit.
Yeah, that was dead on. I ain't see that one. I thought his ass going to the highway by now. Oh, maybe he got lost.
Was that their plan?
What did I do? Look at my hands. Look at my hamster, you piece of shit! Hey! Go home. Go home.
Oh, she's not dead. But she's gonna see his face now.
Yeah.
And you know he doesn't hurt women or children, so you already know.
Yeah, she should be knocked the fuck out.
I mean, she probably should have died. That was a really hard mother effing hit.
And that's one of them surprise hits too. Like she was going this way, and boom, you hit that way. That's throw you off right there.
Stop that.
Yeah.
So now she knows if he didn't pull her out, she would die, babe. Like, he legit just saved her.
Alright, that was episode 4 of The Punisher, and man, that was a really good episode. Shit.
As far as like literally the season is going as a whole, I'm like super impressed. One thing I wanted to talk about, because like it really hit home for me at the very beginning of this episode, and I feel like I should have said something in the first 3 episodes, is I commend and like applaud the show for also tackling the issue of mental health for soldiers coming out of
PTSD.
Yeah. Which is something I feel like I should have already mentioned or even like recognized, but it didn't really hit me home until seeing him at the beginning of this episode digging the hole for himself.
Yeah.
But that's ultimately like going to be the catalysm that creates whatever villain or person we're about to see in, because this guy's definitely going down the wormhole now.
Path, yeah.
And it really reflects and really shows, even in the meetings, which it didn't really hit home for me, but just right now in this episode with that specific character, about how poorly we're taking care of our soldiers as far as their mental health, and this is exactly what leads to it, and exactly what creates these type of situations. Which I think is so sad, but I commend the show for like addressing the topic and bringing that topic to life in a really real way. Also, I thought this episode was really great in tying in Dinah. I can't remember which way her name goes. It's Dina or Dinah. As far as her stepping into her more leadership position, and you can see that she actually took that leadership position, especially when she's like with Sam and like doing the presentation. But ultimately, I totally feel like her mentor is also trying to like cover up the story and like keep her from it. And I liked seeing the Fast and Furious like segment of them racing and everything. And I think that I don't know the story. I don't know the comic book stories whether Castle ever has another love interest. Like I don't know if she's just like not about that life, but I could totally see Dinah being a love interest because she's a badass. Completely.
She is a badass. That's true. I mean, shit, getting the guns, him teaming up with his partner, him fucking going to what's his name? Levy. What's his name? Lieberman's wife's house. I mean, all this shit is planned, but you're right. Of all of that for this episode, it's starting to show us that guy is probably the other PTSD military guy. Is probably going to end up being the bad guy some way, somehow. And or we do predict that he is going to kill one of them. Either Billy Russo or the black guy at the thing.
Which again, we don't know what his name
is.
That's a fail on our part.
But he's probably going to kill one of them, which is in turn is probably going to make Frank pissed off to go get him, which is really just one of them things that's going to get in the way.
I mean, I think ultimately it's going to have a bigger picture kind of thing, where I can't see that playing, unless, like I said, that they're just trying to make this really, like, bring up to face, basically, like, the whole issue with soldiers coming out and how we're not giving them the support they need for like the mental things
but what's the point of giving him all this time?
Just because the only thing I can't see is like ultimately the person that they're like the biggest villain in the story right now is the government and their like cover up.
And so
how does he play into that? Or is it just like a distraction? So it'll be interesting how that storyline goes. But I thought it was another completely solid and entertaining episode. And I don't feel like I always say that as far as like these shows go. Like I feel like so this was a lot of filler. We use the word filler a lot. But I feel like every episode builds upon itself and adds more to the storyline, but also adds more to your like excitement. Like this was freaking great. It was still a very exciting point. There's still more story. There's still more other things that we're getting, but like I'm loving this season so far.
I mean it's starting off really good. It's got it's good world and story building and character building is what we're getting right now. So if we only got 8 episodes in this, then these first 4 was great to build up the story, the world, and the people we need to know. And then I guess the second half probably just gonna go straight balls to the wall. As far
as who the enemy is. And I will say again, I think that we called it in last episode that the partnership between Lieberman and between and Castle was going to have these fun comedic parts. And it absolutely showed in this episode too. And I thought it was like low-key a little messed up that like the leverage which Castle used again was his wife in getting him to be
to do shit.
To be pissed off. You know, so like
but, I mean that's
it worked.
That's his only leverage that he got right there. But I'm glad to see that he has, just like any other superhero, he got the tech partner and the person that's good with his computers and shit to help him out. Because that's exactly what he gonna need, especially if he finna go up against the government. So,
absolutely, yeah.
But again, another great episode, Punisher episode 4. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for the Punisher episode number 4. Until next time, people, peace.
John vibe in the air, let's go! I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the hardest dude in the club right now. She got the VIP locked down, cause she the baddest chick in the club right now.
I got the VIP locked down, cause I'm the baddest chick in the club right now. He got the VIP locked down, cause he the hottest dude in the club right now.
down.
Look, I'm on the guest list, walking past